We should be back live right here. So the market sold off on a short time frame, but just back to the previous support. So we broke below, but if we zoom a little bit out, we can't even see it really. It's gonna sell off more, but let's see. I'm gonna size down today to protect my capital. So overreaction on the UK. It's not doing anything, it's not really getting affected. So let's look at the news. I expected this should be back and this is gonna sell off. You saw in the morning, I say short DAX, it was trading at 600. Currently trading at 300 points. If we just went in with like 25 and you've been holding that, 300 points, that's 7,500 oil on your 20K account only. There's no risk. Should it go higher? Of course not, there's no confirmation. Bad news, not important, it's like not huge impact. And this is not even important, it's just what we expected. So overall, bad news. We have some information coming in here around 25 minutes for 10 a.m. Eastern time. The market is just waiting for another confirmation. So let's see. We got confirmation there. It could sell off more, and I'm ready to take a short. It looks clean to me, the short side. So let's see here if Nasdaq is gonna break above. So again, I'm not doing any impulsive trades. I'm focused on risk management, just following my strategy. And I say, okay, the highs is 204. The current lows is 128. Break below short, break above long. Keep it very simple. I don't care about the news. That's confirmation for me when things are selling off. I have to find out why things are selling off so I can add more to it. I kind of like understand the market. When things is just rallying, there's no news. That's where I'm like, okay, this is overbought. It's not gonna hold. So I'll start placing a short on the DAX here. DAX is also too overbought to me, to be honest. I'll place a short on DAX because we see selling pressure on S&P 500. And we see selling pressure on Wall Street. So shorting it here at 22. It's going to be a quick scalp because Nasdaq is selling off, S&P 500 is selling off. I'll exit this one here, just $100, clean $100, no risk really, just focusing on the direction. You can always re-enter. Again, it's a little risky because there's no really progress below, no progress above for now on. And we have a strong support in the market right here. This is where we're trading right now. Same for Nasdaq. If we are zooming out on a 15-minute time frame, you see that here, resistant support. This is the support. Last time we pushed up, okay? So we pushed up a lot. Holding support, kind of like selling off below 40. So break below. I'm gonna go back short here on DAX. It's currently trading at 28. Why? Because Nasdaq sold below, S&P 500 sold below, and Wall Street also sold below. Waiting for selling pressure on DAX. Wall Street sold below, Nasdaq sold below. Again, that's why I'm shorting it over here, but it's not really selling off. Let's see if it's gonna come now. Let's see. Let's exit this one here for 15 maybe. So I'm just waiting for it to sell off. Can exit here. Guys, it's 15 as I told you, 14 for another 100. This is extremely insane. So Nasdaq is really selling off. I think it's going to come all the way back to here. I don't know why the DAX is holding so strong. So I'll short the DAX here again. It's currently trading at 15. I think for this one here, I could consider holding it. So Nasdaq is really selling off. No, I'm just going to exit again. For me, I know it's going to sell off. I know there's going to come a huge candle and I could be making a lot of money. And I get the point of holding short. So go short in now here and then just hold it. So I'll do that. Shorting it here again at 95. Let's see here if there's going to come some pushes here. I can exit again here. Just scalping the market back and forth. You might not be able to catch these. It's just, it already sold off and it sold all the way back to support. So I'm a little worried about that. They could push it back and they could push it back and they could push it back. I'm not saying they're gonna push it back. I'm just saying it's here around support. It's here around support. I'm just saying be careful. I'm not saying this is not gonna work. I'm not saying we cannot make money. I'm just saying be a little bit careful, okay? And have a tight stop loss in place. I'll go for another short here. It's currently trading at 78. Let's see if we're getting a push here. Because it's a little bit risky, so I'll stop trading in about 4 or 5 minutes. Let's see here if we're getting a push. But again, Nasdaq sold off, but it kind of like tricky here. It could hold support here at 19,000. So there's maybe 60 points more. It's very tricky. And the DAX is not really doing anything. I know on a longer time frame, so like let's say 4-hour time frame, I know it could sell really below to 22,000, even lower. And I could consider holding this, but it's just, I have a feeling of that I'm selling like at lows, and that's a little bit risky to me. Let's see here. I'll exit this one again here. I think I'm done. I took a little trade here. I think I will call it an afternoon session here. That's what I mostly like, just go in one direction. I'm not saying we cannot short it and make much more money. I'm just saying this is where I have to be a little bit careful because it's after 15 minutes and mostly I'm just holding cash. I could take another trade here, but I think it's too risky for me. I could potentially size down 250. If we look here in a 4-hour time frame, it's holding kind of like support here at 230, so I'm not super confident if this is gonna really keep dumping, but I saw this coming and this is where I make all the money. Tricky here. Tricky because the market is around to establish some support and we are soon 15 minutes over, so I normally see that the market is pushing back. I'm gonna take, I would like to trade more with you. I like to make more money. If I see something in the market, I will let you know. I will give you the signal, explanation, my thought process. I'll go for a long run now. I'll do some meditation, cold waters, and then I'll come back to this. So yes, it could sell off. And I would like to short it below 200, but now I'm holding cash and not doing anything, okay? So thank you for today's session. Keep it very simple. Let's make money.